Well, belt or otherwise, many believe Corey Sandhagen is the best bantamweight in the world, and to take it a step further, they believe he would be favored against a lot of these guys like Sugar Sean O'Malley and Petr Yan, maybe even Umar Nurmagomedov. But you're only as good as your last fight, and Sandhagen's last three have been quite good. Rob Font certainly was humbled underneath him in their main event in Nashville, Tennessee. Sandhagen's appetite for knowledge is just absurd. He has traveled the world looking for elite training, looking for specialists in the jiu-jitsu realm like Ryan Hall. He is a student of the game. He is a mental giant, and most people believe that when Corey Sandhagen gets to an undisputed championship setting, he will break the door down. Finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. All right, the Sugar Show live and in color. Sean O'Malley back on the proving ground here tonight. And what else can you say about what he did against Abu Dhabi? Close fight against Petr Yan, but that really served to put him on this championship trajectory.
Well, you got to stand out and take note when you fight someone like that. So close. Even if he had lost, you had to give him his respect. But ultimately, he got the decision. This guy is a great striker. The one area where we have not seen him tested is in the grappling. Tonight, he will have to rely on that if he wants to get another victory in what has been a fast-paced ascent up the bantamweight rankings.
And he is a willing grappler. We've seen him compete in Quintet Ultra. Augusto Tanquinho Mendez, UFC veteran there firmly in his corner. But you're right, we haven't necessarily seen Sean O'Malley tested in that realm as yet. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Corey Sandhagen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, well, the fans asked for this matchup. Corey Sandhagen and Sean O'Malley, DC. This is as good as it gets at a truly UFC championship.
Absolutely, and Corey Sandhagen at one point fought for the interim championship, so he wants to get back there, but he has to get through Sean O'Malley, a guy who's right on the verge. He has that one next to his name. He's a guy that has beaten former champions in his career. He understands that he's got to get through the Sandhagen challenge if he wants to challenge for the championship. Hey, John, the stakes are high in this match. It's a great matchup. Let's get him started. Come on, let's go. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Oh, what a kick! That's a solid punch. That one definitely got through. Side kick, well done. All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts him with the left hand. And you see it on full display right now.
Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Leg kick is there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. And another one. Lead kick is true there by O'Malley.
Wow, he lands another leg kick. Nice punch lands over the top.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Takedown defense holds up.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Sandhagen. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sean O'Malley. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Sandhagen. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head, really getting the squeeze and trying to get the submission victory.
O'Malley's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
Triangle choke getting very close to the finish. Now all he's got to do is get pressure on the head, down towards his hip, if he wants to get the finish.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
O'Malley getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
1 minute to go in the round. Relentless pressure from the top by Sandhagen. Oh, big shots from the top.
Oh, he's got the choke.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Oleinik. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Sandhagen. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Second round, straight ahead. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He just tried to put himself back in that position, and maybe this time he gets the finish he wants so badly.
Kickboxing 101. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Sandhagen going for the takedown here, but he misses.
Good spit.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight. Nice transition. This is where he wants to be.
Sandhagen's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. All right, side control now. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
O'Malley's has got full mount now. Just over 3 minutes to go. Now inside. Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feed the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Sandhagen's in half guard now. Grounded pound strike there now. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Sean O'Malley.
On to the mount.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's
Right.
very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Sandhagen's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Great submission defense.
Sandhagen's back in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Straight right hand, no good. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Hook shot lands. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Try to establish that jab. Spinning back fist. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Very fast jab lands for him.
Block that punch. Oh, caught him with the head kick. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Oh, that kick is good by him. Oh, what a shot there. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus...
He's absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Back to the...
He's got to start throwing now.
Might get the TKO here. Sandhagen's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, that's got to be it. Come on.
That is so deep.
There's the top. The winner by submission.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
No, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Corey Sandhagen.
From the favelas of Brazil to global superstar status, enter the former UFC lightweight champion and the most decorated finisher in UFC history. One of your favorites, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira.
I mean, John, you saw the smile just come across my face when you start to talk about it. This guy's fun. Very few guys bring out that emotion. Justin Gaethje and Charlie Allen. Those are the ones for me that feel like they bring that emotion out of me. Like, I know this will be fun. To see this guy rise from where he was, not only in his career, but in his life to become the champion of the world, it was amazing to watch. And for the time that he was the champ, what a ride, man. We had fun calling Oliveira fights. Let's see if he can start another run towards the championship. Yeah, big challenge for him here tonight, but I do get emotional thinking about where he came from and where he is right now, right? Nicknamed "Do Bronx," the ghetto, and he emerged out of it to change his life forever. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. All right, so tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight. Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbulla.
Hasbulla entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and we'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC Lightweight Champion, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, Islam Makhachev, the UFC lightweight champion, putting the belt on the line tonight against the former King Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. They met for the first time at UFC 280. That was back in 2022. And "Do Bronx" looking for a different result here tonight.
You know, John, that was the first time we saw Charles Oliveira. Oh! He's got to try to finish here. Oh, that's big.
Now a knee. And they're separated. All right, early action here. And a nice job by the BJJ player. Beautiful entry, and he gets the wrestler down on his first attempt.
Sometimes it's the wrestlers overcome. Yeah, he's trying to get to the Darce here. That Darce is tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition. Big ground and pound. Changing the position.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Makhachev's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Makhachev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Now he's going full mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Making all these shots count. Trying to finish this fight.
Fight back.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up. Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, he's out. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
great defense by this fighter.
Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Oliveira. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Under a minute now to go in the round. He's having his way with him here. Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's took on bar now.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get sucked.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but all right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Round two next.
All right, take a seat. Breathe, deep breath for me. Breathe, in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, good? Great round, all your takedown.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Head kick attempt, it's blocked. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position. There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Oliveira. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, good posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, setting up for a submission now.
This dude is a wizard on the ground. That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back. Oh, wow. Oh!
It's work, guys. Come on.
Oh, he got out.
He got out. He defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, right into mount.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. In the half guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Oliveira.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
He's out.
He's got to be careful here. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground.
Armbar set up here.
Nice setup on that armbar.
Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets going, he's got...
Oh, I thought that arm was done. He gets out again.
It was over, John. It was so close to being finished. But he stayed calm, slipped his arm out, and now he's safe. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Round 3 coming up next.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Okay, listen. When this fight gets to the ground, I'm okay with you being on top, but I need you to keep your position. Okay, do not...
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, nice job there by the corner after that previous round as our next round gets underway, and their fighter is undeterred. He was close on the submission in the previous round. He's going to get right back to it.
He's like a dog on a bone. He's going to continue to attack, until he eventually gets what he wants.
Oliveira doing the right things defensively. Oh, hip toss to get him down.
Now he's going full mount.
Side control now. Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up.
I'll stop this. You better fight back.
That was nice.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, hammer fist here by Islam Makhachev. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, there's that low kick. That'll leave a mark.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Nice single.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Islam Makhachev.
He passes the half.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Oliveira. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
Beautiful transition.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Heel hook looks tight. There, but instead he is out and right back to his feet. Great block there. Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain. Oh, stuck in the guillotine. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth. Oh! Guillotine jump. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up and think, how in the world did he escape that submission?
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Nice strike from bottom position. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of his position off the bottom. Getting him out here.
Oliveira's eye is closing up. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. North-south position now. Makhachev's back in full mount. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oliveira's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing, but man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly gonna require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to a next round. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point.
Oh, man, that was slick. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Nice defense.
Lands with the ground and pound. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Islam Makhachev ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and hasn't really recovered or gotten back into things.
People react differently, right? Some people just...
All right, referee's going to step in here. That eye is essentially shut, and if the doctor is brought in and he's walking up those stairs right now, this very well could be the end of the fight.
It just happened very fast. It looked like it was a little swelling. Did a few more shots and bam, it just blew up. He's really bad off right now.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee, and the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. It seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Oliveira. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Massive target on the side of his face with all that swelling. And his opponent smartly continues to attack it. It looks like the referee is going to call in a position to take a look.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
We send it in there now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed Islam Makhachev.
All right, so there he is, the still undisputed